What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I don't know what I'm titling this. I don't know what the thumbnail's gonna be. I'm getting so backed up on packages because all the travel and Z Creator stuff I've been having going on. Super limited stock. Grab them while we got them. It'll be linked in the description. So I've got a bunch of different things. I've got a package from Guy Fox with their newest fragrance. I've got the new Discovery set, and I'm not sure, but the box is big enough. I think Copper Still's newest fragrance as well might be in there, but I know the new Discovery set that Josh made is in there for sure. John Burrell, some of you know him from JB Butters. He's working with a guy who's making some clone fragrances. Sent me some stuff as well, so we're gonna be test stripping a lot of stuff. I know I normally don't do that, but it's so much, and we got a lot to get through that I have no choice but to test strip it. I'm not like painting myself down with like 12 different scents. I'm just not gonna do that. That's just too much. Feels like 4 or 5, sure, but it's more than that. So we're going to do test strips. But links down below to all the websites. And let's see what I like, what I don't like, what's good, what's sometimes maybe shit, and what falls in between. Stay tuned. Before we dive into today's video, I don't know if you've heard, but my newest fragrance with Zaharoff is now officially out for pre-sale. To recording this, Sunkissed Island. Greetings from Sunkissed Island. If you want to check out the full video down below, it is in the video description box, as well as a link to the Zaharoff site where you can grab my new fragrance, Justin's new fragrance, Seamless Soul, or the Nigerian giant Omos from WWE, better known in the fragrance world as the Giant Connoisseur, Ibere, his new release. A complete collection of incredible fragrances that everyone that gets them I know will be quite happy. Like I said, they're available for pre-sale right now. Check them out if you're interested while supplies last. And let's get into this video. So since I kind of already opened the package from JB, shout out to JB, I forgot the name of the company that the gentleman who's perfuming exclusive fragrances, handcrafted X-Ray de Parfums. So I told him just surprise me with some stuff. You know my taste. So here we got Fierce, clone of Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce. We've got Silver Mountain Water, wife's personal favorite on me. We've got some beard products of sorts, which I don't really use, but we'll just kind of look at them real quick because I don't use stuff like that. Which I don't use stuff like that. Ombre Leather. Had my curiosity there. And Imagination, which I'm not a big fan of, but I do like Hawas Cobra, which is a twist on it. So we will check those out. Let's put this box to the side. Let me grab my test strips because I did not prepare like a dumbass. Even though I said I was going to use test strips, I forgot to grab them. Grab a couple of the old trusty Zaharoff test strips. And I guess let's go Silver Mountain Water first. Let's see what he's working with. I know they're high concentration. I forgot the gentleman's name. John told me over and over. JB told me, ooh, I like the bottles. Kevin uses similar caps, Sensual Obsessions. Kevin started using these caps as well. Those are dope-ass caps. Extrait de Parfum. Silver Mountain Water. Information on the back with ingredients and so on. Atomizers lined up. Always nice to see the little details like that. Let's see what we're working with. Really good atomizer. Inky metallic. God, Silver Mountain Water is such a freaking good scent profile. God, it really is. Metallic citrus musk and a little inky. It has that inky black currant kind of smell to it. I don't get much of the tea note that's supposed to be in here. I get a little touch of herbal, but no, I wouldn't sit here and say it's like tea heavy, at least on the strip, maybe on the skin. Maybe it would be more. I don't know. It smells like Silver Mountain Water to me. It smells a lot stronger than Silver Mountain Water, too. Very rich. Very accurate to my nose as well. I haven't worn my bottle of Silver Mountain Water in a little while, but it's like really, really good. It says 50 ml bottles. Hefty. A lot of weight to them. Decent thickness on the base of the glass. And I really like these cap styles. Like I said, Kevin with Sensual Obsessions, he switched to these caps too. They remind me of like old school Dior Homme, where you got that inner cap inside the clear. Not the exact same shape because it would be the size of the bottle, but similar style. I like that. I like somebody brought that style back. Yeah, very citrusy metallic musk, Very metallic musk heavy. That soft white floral type of smell to it. Yeah, pretty accurate. I'm not going to give them specific ratings. I'm just going to say how accurate is it to my scent memory, at least off the test strip. It smells pretty dead on to me. It smells pretty dead on. So that's definitely a winner. We'll put this one right here. And where's Ombre Leather? So I'm going to try to, just kind of move through rather quickly. It's going to be a long-ass video. I appreciate those of you that are hanging tight for the entirety of this video. But same thing again, Nothing, we don't need to stare at every single one of them because it's the same bottles. They're just different stickers. Now, let's see if we get that rough and tumble leather with that sweetness. All the atomizers are probably going to be lined up. If we're 2 for 2, it's probably all of them. Really good atomizers, too. Ombre Leather's the bomb. I think a modern classic fragrance. I really do. Definitely has that slightly sweet, fruity type of feel without the raspberry, because Tuscan Leather's got the raspberry. It doesn't have the same level of spiciness. It's spicy, but not as spicy as Tuscan Leather. As those of you that don't know, for some reason or another, Ombre Leather is basically Tuscan Leather's little brother. And in some ways, improved, more versatile. 'Tis the season for Ombre Leather, by the way. And Ombre Leather, even 50 mLs are still going to run you around $100 for that signature line. Been around for years. Ombre Leather is not cheap. Another one. This smells pretty dead on. Yeah, I get the sweet. I get the little bit of floral to it, like that floral, white floral jasmine freshness. Spicy and a little animalic. Smells pretty damn accurate. So far, we're 2 for 2 on what I deem to be pretty accurate clones. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of like dead-on carbon copies, unless it's something that's like like the Bond No. 9 Andy Warhol that Kevin does. That's just, I'll never pay the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars for that discontinued bottle. Sure, a really good clone's the way to go. But as far as like stuff I have originals of, and I'd rather a twist. But if you're looking for like going the path of trying to mimic it like as close as possible, seems like they're on to something here. Imagination. Again, not a big imagination guy. Not a big fan. I do like the twist. All of them are lined up. I do like the twist that you get from Hawas Cobra. That one's a little creamier, a little more lavender heavy, I find. This one's got the spice. Spicy citrus aquatic. Very much. Like I get a lot of that green spiciness of imagination here. More so than Hawas Cobra. Doesn't come across lavender heavy like Hawas Cobra either. Yeah, this walks the path of imagination a lot closer. So those of you that like the actual profile of imagination, they walk in the path here. Again, I've always thought imagination's nice, but I never felt like I needed a bottle. I have a few clones of it. This might be the best one. As far as accuracy, I'm still a Hawas Cobra guy. I just like the little twist they put on it. But yeah, I get spicy green, citrusy fresh, and watery. Don't really get a lot of musk. Get a little bit, but nothing where it's like, ooh, musk heavy. It's another one good. Like, so accuracy is the name of the game with exceptional parfums here. Exceptional fragrances, not parfums. Exclusive fragrances. So exclusive fragrances, accuracy is the name of the game, from what I'm gathering here. And the fourth one, this is Fierce. Another one that's the wife's. So when I said surprise me, you know what I like? He definitely went with some of the wife's favorites, because Fierce and Silver Mountain Water DNA. That's the wife's 2 favorite DNAs. 4 for 4 on lined up atomizers. That's a big old hit. Ooh, I feel it in my eye. That's Fierce. That's that 90s cologne, spicy musk smell. Not a fan of this one, though. While it might be pretty accurate, this one ain't it for me, personally. On the test strip, anyways. Something about it that's got a little bit of a funkiness that's not right ringing home with me here. It can't all be winners. It's an opinion, Yeah, it's just something funky about it. And it could very well be the test strip. It's not on my skin, but this one's a miss for me. I would still prefer something like a Mont Blanc Legend. Obviously, a Percival is the cream of the crop, in my opinion. Um, Ahmed Almagribi Kaf. I prefer that a little more. You get that watermelon effect. I don't really get that here. Yeah, this one's just okay. This one's passable for me. The Fierce Clone, kind of a miss for me personally. The other three are fantastic, but yeah. Exclusive fragrances, our impression. I gotta say, aside from me just not caring for this one, the other three, very, very accurate. Uh, very impressive just how accurate they are, actually. Yeah. Put these boxes to the side real quick. And just briefly, I'll show you these other goodies that were sent. Like we have a beard oil here of Gladiator. Again, I don't really use beard oils and beard balms and creams and all that different stuff. In my next member giveaway, which is this weekend, this will probably be some goodies. That'll go in the mystery package for, I'm hoping whoever wins the mystery package has a beard and uses beard products. Or maybe I'll just do this as a separate spin for somebody that, no, I'll probably do it in the mystery package. But 1 ounce beard oil. I don't know what it's supposed to smell like. I believe this is the one that's Invictus. Ocean, the beard butter. I believe this one smells similar to Invictus Aqua, if I remember correctly, because I did smell it. Yeah. Basically an Invictus Aqua beard butter kind of smell. Oceanic, saltwater, aquatic kind of stuff. There you have that. And then we have these two travel atomizers. Phenomenon Absolute Gold. Edward Xavier, not familiar. And Estilio Exclusiva Godfather. These might be some originals. Look how dark that is. So this entire package into the world of natural barber products where exclusiveness speaks for itself. Eddie Exclusive. Shout outs to Eddie Exclusive. This is some of his products. Again, I don't use, anybody who wants to check them out online, here you go. Because I don't use these types of products. As I'll let him know, but I mean, I guess he wanted to send some of them anyways. Not really my thing. And then here we have, so it's Eddie that does the fragrances as well. So now I because I couldn't remember his name, JB had told me, for exclusive fragrances as well. But we'll have the information down in the description for you guys. Looks like you got to hit him up on IG, Facebook, or TikTok, because I do not see a website. Pro tip, gonna be in business, pay for a domain name. Get you a website, big dog. That's the way to do it. People like to be able to go to a website. They don't want to message you for products. Just trying to help. And I'm sure everybody watching this could agree. Wouldn't you rather just go to a website than have to DM on IG or like, hey man, what's the pricing on it? Yeah, it's just quicker and easier. Pay your yearly fee for a domain name, buy your website, get your website rolling, get you a Shopify. Shopify is easy to do. That's probably the way to go. Knocking stuff over. But I got to say, as far as the fragrances, aside from the Fierce Clone, I don't care for. The other three, really freaking accurate. So I got to give a little quick soft clap. Eddie, good job. JB, appreciate you introducing them to me. I'll see about spending a little more time with these, especially the Silver Mountain Water one. That one intrigues me specifically. So let me set these bad boys to the side. Let me kind of clean up my area a little bit. Okay, next package. This is the Guy Fawkes package. I believe the new fragrance is called Aspen, if I remember correctly. Been such a long time since I spoke to those guys. They emailed me randomly and it's like, hey man, we got a new fragrance out that we'd love to send to you. Just want to double check this address is still good. It was my Colorado address. No, moved a little over 2 years ago. It just shows how long it's been since we spoke. So in here we have a snapback hat, Aspen, and Primo. Don't know what Primo is, but we have a snapback hat that has been very crushed. One of those active, is this one of those brand bills hats? That's a nice hat. Well, it's got the actual Guy Fawkes label on it. What the hell? While we're doing the video, I'm actually not wearing a hat. I had no idea there was a hat in here. Guess that kind of worked out. I'll, for the sake of people bitching about it, oh, look, he's shilling, he's wearing a hat. Grow up. We'll try it on. See what's up. It kind of suits me. And maybe I'll wear it to the gym today. I didn't have a hat on. What the hell? Why not? Fuck it. Okay. So we got two of their fragrances. Aspen being the new one. We got Aspen and Primo. Smooth and rich, smells like watching the sunrise after an all-nighter in Havana. And then Founder's Reserve is Aspen. So I guess Primo came out first, so that's the one I should try. By the way. Get it to focus. There we go. Which you'll have Guy Fox's info down in the description if you want to check him out. Let's see what we're working with here with Primo. Something about Havana makes me think tobacco, right? Still have the same bottle styles. 15 ml. Oh, Fox, welcome to a better smelling life. Santal, Cuban cigar, smoked rum. Now I'm excited. Boozy tobacco. So, sandalwood, a Cuban cigar accord, which is going to be a moist tobacco accord in my experience with Cuban cigar, and smoked rum. Atomizer was also lined up. Ooh, look creamy. I wasn't expecting creamy. I was expecting earthy and woods and dry woods. A little creamy on the test strip here. Okay. That's smooth. That is smooth. Sweet. Not as earthy as I would think. On skin, I would hope more earthy, because Cuban cigar, I want earthy. I definitely want earthy. I like earthy tobacco. I just do. Whether it's moist or dry, spicy, smoky, whatever. I like earthy tobacco. I do. And I can't stand... I smoked cigarettes for years. I hate the smell of a fucking cigarette. So not the same, but a natural tobacco leaf smell or a smell of an unlit cigar. Oh, God. Just like I don't drink coffee and I love coffee fragrances. Same thing, right? I don't eat pistachio. I like pistachio fragrances. Just enjoying an aroma is different from enjoying the taste of something, right? This is fantastic. Now this is an original creation. This can get a rating. I'm thinking 8 out of 10 here. This opening's like really good. It's smooth, it's sweet, it's a little creamy. It says smoked rum. I don't get darker elements. And again, this is probably the culprit in the reason why, because in my experience, darker notes don't really come out a lot on a test strip. I find the fresher side of things tend to be easier to detect, at least to me. Others might get like, ooh, this rich ambery tone, this sticky resin. This is fantastic, though. It is a little puff of smoke, just a little bit. Got to dig for it. Got to explore for more than just a little. You got to dive into it a bit more to get it. Not super boozy on the test strip, but sweet, creamy, just a little touch of earthiness. Definitely woodsy. I like it. I'm going to go 8 out of 10 on this one. Primo's actually damn good. On test strip is really good. On skin, I would think even better. If I like it on test strip, I'd probably love it on skin. Again, I don't want to put a bunch of stuff on skin. We got plenty of fragrances to go. So 8 out of 10 for Primo. Damn good. Let's see what Aspen's working with. Only 999 made. Made less than 1,000. Well, here's one of them. Fresh spices, dark vanilla, and autumn leaves. Ooh, so a fall fragrance. Oh, shit. Okay. Look at that. They stepped it up with this leather wrap. Stitched and everything. Oh, this is fantastic. Bottle number 932. Okay, I like what they did here. They upgraded the presentation with this numbered leather wrap. It looks like a split grain. It looks genuine. Split grain, not full grain leather, but it looks like a split grain leather. This is nice. This is nice. Okay. Atomizer's off just a little bit. Okay. Do a few sprays. I'm excited about this one now. It's thick. Ooh. This one's rich. This smells boozy. Yo, we are going to their website. This is the best fragrance they've ever done. Let me see if it's on Parfumo by chance. It is, so I don't have to bother going to the website. 8 out of 10, 2 ratings. Resinous, sweet, spicy, earthy. I'm going to have this on screen for you guys. Black pepper, saffron spices, oak moss, patchouli, vanilla, violet, amber, dry leaves, vetiver. What's this richness that I'm getting? It smells kind of boozy. I wasn't putting nothing on skin, but I have been compelled. The Holy Spirit compels me. Jesus Christ. That is amazing on a test strip. I was not expecting to be blown away. That was amazing on a test strip. Okay, so we got, it's an earthiness. It's just coming through really thick and rich and juicy on the test strip. So it's really earthy, spicy. Dry, it definitely smells like leaves falling in the autumn. The autumn leaves theme thing, yeah. 100% telling that story here. This is a storytelling fragrance. Nice and spicy, earthy, green, woodsy, and a bit dry. This is very much representative of the actual fall harvest season. Very much. This is fantastic. Very masculine fragrance, too. Very, very masculine. 9 out of 10. Outstanding fragrance. Best fragrance they've ever put out. I got like 6 of their fragrances or whatever it is. That's the best fragrance they've ever put out. It's not even close. This is fantastic. Damn. Sliding over again. We're wearing that today after I get back from the gym. Actually, no, I'm wearing it at church Sunday. We're at church Sunday. So you go back. Because I wore Island Dreams 2 days in a row. I'm going to wear Vulcan Food today. I'm going to wear this to church Sunday. I plan on getting suited and booted. We're going to be suit and tie. 3-piece suit. We're going with this. So shout outs to the boys. That guy Fox, you got a banger. 9 out of freaking 10. Holy crap. I thought Primo was good. Primo ain't shit compared to Aspen. Seriously, Aspen, banger. Absolute banger. That is masculine. That is fall in a bottle. Like I feel about 1 Million Privé is like fall season in a bottle. It is autumn as it gets. Same here. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a top 10 release of the year. Holy shit. Well, I know they're going to see this, so I'm going to make sure to let them know. Because, you know, they're not going to know it's got their fragrance in it. Because I'm sure I'm not going to title Guy Fawkes fragrances. Exclusive fragrances. Copper Steel fragrances. I'm probably not going to put all of that in the title. It'll be in the description. But absolutely outstanding. Just the right amount of dry and earthy. No sweetness here. Like, if anything, that vanilla gives just a little undertone from it being too earthy. Violet, huh? And it doesn't make it powdery. This main accord setup, they put sweet as the second accord. Maybe later it gets a little bit sweeter, but like resinous, spicy, earthy. Yeah, that's nice and dry too. Man, this is good. Crisp Fallen Leaves is the title of the first one. He's got bottle number 116 out of 99 in the first batch. I have 3 of the 4 Founders Reserve in my collection, and I must admit this one's perhaps my favorite one. They typically tend to be somewhat linear in their opening to dry down, and this one is no different. It's cool, crisp, and very inviting. It leads with a mild spice, and the vanilla and oak moss are very cohesive, so it's going to come in later. Saffron's very subtle because of the other spicy notes, and the patchouli and the violet flowers are very subtle. I get a good bit of patchouli. When I smell this, I can envision myself outside standing Vision myself standing outside in the fall time with leaves around me. Yeah, leaves falling. Just that's I was getting that same thing. Damp oak trees and a denim jacket due to the mildly cold temperatures. Overall, this one is a banger. If you love fairway or nightcap, which I've never tried any of the other reserve ones, then you won't be disappointed by the olfactory vision that Guy Fawkes continues to do with its Founders Reserve line. Yeah, banger. This is one of my favorite fragrances released this year. This opening is amazing. This speaks to me very much. Very, very much. Kudos to Guy Fawkes. 9 out of 10. I got to keep it moving. How you doing? Keep it moving. We're 26 minutes in. Even though I had to cut a little bit of the kind of the in-between of me, you know, throwing boxes away and getting rid of stuff in the garbage so y'all don't have to just waste your time watching. Oh, here we go. So this is Josh from Copper Still Fragrance, Watermelon Shine. Still, in my opinion, his best fragrance that I've tried to date. Shout out to Josh. According to him, I directly inspired the creation of this beautiful, I've seen pictures, he sent them to me, beautiful discovery set. So I love when these indie brands listen, because one of the most, oh sweet, we've got a shirt and everything. One of the most important things you can do is have a discovery set, because when you're a smaller brand trying to get out there, you can't just expect blind buys all the time. You want to make a discovery set. If it's going to be a permanent thing, if it's a limited edition, sure, I get that, but when it's going to be a regular staple in your collection, you want to have a little discovery set so people can check out the house. So I'm very thrilled to see him do that. Siren Fragrances did the same thing, which I love their work as well. There's some really good indie brands out here, guys, and I'm just, you know, trying to give feedback to shine some spotlight and do the best I can to, you know, when it's something that deems like these guys need some love, I try to pass that along, man. This is going to be nice. Wood burned and everything. Watch this. I've seen all the pictures. This son of a bitch is nice. It's great to see in hand. Yeah, man. That's how you do it. Spend a little. Don't do some cheap shit. Any indie brands watching this, don't cheapen out. You want to separate yourself? Make a mark. Look at this. That's how you do that. Wood burn. This looks like, what is this, walnut? Brass. Oh man, here we go. Well, even on the hinges and everything. This is quality shit right here. Good job, Josh. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that a nice discovery / travel set? Look how cool this is. This is how you do it. This is how you fucking do it. Good job, Josh. Shine Punch. The new one, 51 in Cola, which I haven't tried. Watermelon Shine and the original Copper Still 51. So this is, wow. Cut foam. You got the little finger grooves to be able to grab them. I'll just grab one to show you guys. It's the lipstick atomizers with his Copper Still logo. You got a Copper Still, or SP on the top. I don't know what SP is for. But these, I believe, are 8 ml, if I remember correctly. Should be able to put, oh, they're not removable? No. So these are not removable, apparently. Let me try one more just to see. Oh, that's the name of each fragrance. So SP for Shine Punch, SW for Watermelon Shine, WS, I mean. So that's what they're on top for. Okay. Strong stuff. But man, how beautiful is this? Let me show you guys one more time, because this is going to be his newest fragrance. This is 51 in Cola. But this is how you do it, guys. Spend a little money. Invest in your brand. Your brand gets a little bit of steam. You get a little bit of revenue coming in. Reinvest in your brand. Continue to grow your brand. If you're serious about your shit, this is a man saying he's serious about his shit. You do stuff like this. You reinvest in your brand. You give your customer base even better products as time goes on. As you release more, you expand more. Good job, Josh. Awesome. Awesome job, Josh. Awesome, 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 awesome job. And this will be its own spin for you members watching in the member giveaway at the $10 tier. I want to pass this along because I have bottles of everything, and this is gorgeous. I want to pass this along to somebody. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. I want to pass this along to somebody. So this will be one of the giveaway spins in the member giveaway on Saturday. So we're going to put that to the side right now. We got a wristband and a shirt. We got a shirt. Well, that silicone band ain't playing. Copper steel. All right, put that to the side. Size 2X. Who the fuck did you send this shirt to? This is a medium oversize. Actually, this one's a large oversize, but I typically wear mediums. Fucking 2X. So, Josh, I appreciate the thought, but you smoking fucking crack to send me a 2X shirt. Even when I was fat, I didn't wear a 2X. I wore an XL. So, nice shirt. I'll never wear it. It'll never happen. Maybe I'll sleep in it because it's like a fucking dress. Yeah, you're getting the vulgar side. You're getting it raw in this video, guys. Wow. I give him praise and I gotta bust his balls. Jesus Christ. Praise for this? What the fuck were you thinking with this? My God. It's the thought that counts, right? Shit, Josh. Yeah. Appreciate my 2X. So, one shirt I will not be wearing. Yeah, medium or large. And don't send me a medium or large. That's not why I'm saying that. Don't feel like you gotta send me another one. It's fine. It's fine. I just appreciate the kindness of taking my opinion into consideration and creating that discovery section. You did phenomenal on that. But let's check out the new fragrance. That's what matters right now. See what he's working with the tin. Oh, it's the barrel. Forgot he changed it to the barrel. So, see? Spending money on your presentations. Reinvesting in your brand. This is how you do it, guys. It's a distillery-based brand theme, right? Look at that. You get your money's worth. You get your money's worth. Fantastic stuff here. Ooh, frosted this time. Frosted glass. Red and frosted. 51 in cola. I don't know the notes. I have no idea. We're going to go directly to skin with this. Heavy ass cap. Love it. Atomizer lined up. Love it. Oops, sprayed right away. A little spray and a half. These are high concentration. Whoa, that's a strong spiced cola accord. Oh, that's heavy, heavy homemade cola. Yeah, not Coca-Cola. That's homemade. That is spicy. Wow. Wow, that is cozy. That is knife through the cold like a hot butter knife through butter. Wow. It's like drying my sinuses. That shit is so spicy. That's potent. That's a little much. Let me give that a second. Should I pick on him some more about the 2X shirt? Kidding. Kidding. Wow, that shit is strong. God almighty. That is... Ooh, woo. Let's go to Copper Steel. Here we go. Copper Steel Fragrance. Copper Steel 51 in cola, $129 for the 50 ml. 10 ml travel size is 30. And let's see, the boldness of bourbon meets the pop of cola. 51 in cola is Copper Steel's first flanker. It's a fusion of southern grit and effervescent sweetness. Inspired by the classic pairing of whiskey and cola, this fragrance weaves together a warm, mellow soul of bourbon with effervescent fizz and twist of citrus. So that is the official mixed drink of the Sinac/Carlos family. Sinac family being my mom's side of the family. They drink Canadian Mist and Diet Coke. That is my grandmother, my mom. That is their drink of choice. My cousin drinks the shit out of that too. He's more of a whiskey guy these days, but I am the non-drinker of the family because they're all a bunch of drinkers. But yeah, bourbon and Coke, that's like the official Sinac family mixed drink right there. So very familiar. This is spicier than a lot of the bourbons they drink. You know, Crown Royal and a Canadian Mist, the cheaper one. You know, when you're in a pinch, Canadian Mist. This is fucking good though. Spicy. So I'll put the notes on the screen with the whole product detail read up. Tennessee whiskey, fizzy cola, I agree, cane sugar, honey, distiller's spices, and a lot of them. Corn, plum, and toffee. Plum. I can't even get to any fruit in this because it's so spicy. It is the spiciest fragrance I've smelled in a long, long time. That picture is badass. Spicy ass cola. Not as boozy as you would think because it's so over the top spicy. I need that spiciness to just kind of chill out. At least it's approachable now. I can get close and I don't have to like pull away immediately because it's just so in your face, like punch you in the nose spicy. That's fantastic too. I've got 2 home run releases on my hands right now. Josh is a 9. 51 and Cola's a 9 out of 10 too. Josh has never, I don't think I've ever given lower than a 9 on any of Josh's fragrances. I don't know if I have. I don't think, there may be an 8.5 somewhere in there and I just don't remember because he's been slowly releasing over the years. But this is amazing too. It's very original. Very original. I have not smelled another fragrance that smells like this. Because it's the original Copper Still 51 with crazy enhanced spices and a cola accord. That's the difference. That corn mash note is in here. That's what the corn is, corn mash note. I wonder if the hash or whatever's in there too. Corn hash, I think, but whatever, something like that. That's that corn accord. Oh yeah, it's smoothing out so much more. It was so like prickly because it was just so spicy. Yeah, 9 out of 10. That's a real cola fragrance. Not no Tonka Cola, not no Enigma. This is a real cola fragrance. Bourbon Coke, huh? Go ahead with your bad self, Josh. Shit's fantastic. Copper Still 51 in cola. Don't forget metal plaques. You gotta pull that off too. 9 out of 10. And just to show you the presentation one more time, because it's outstanding. Yeah. So I got to figure out when I'm gonna wear that too. Next week, so we got highs in the 50s, lows in the 30s, 2 days next week. I'm gonna have to figure that out because I was planning on wearing some French Defense for one of the days. Because my anniversary, little getaway staycation we're doing, but I gotta figure something out because with that cold weather, while I got cold weather, this deserves it. Yeah. So exclusive fragrances, extremely accurate stuff. Didn't care for the Fierce clone. Shout out to JB for hooking me up so I could check that out. Shout out to the boys at Guy Fox. Primo's good. Primo's really good, but this Aspen from their reserve, one of the best releases I've smelled. And then Copper Still 51 and Cola is one of the best releases this year too. It's these indie niche brands. Day 3 Fragrances goes up there as well, like on the top of that mountain. Because we got Midnight Raspberry and Trey Oros this year, and Desert Rain. 3 potential niche indie releases of the year. 3. They're killing it, guys. Like I said, I'm going to have links down below to all of these. Sample, buy at your own discretion, but what an awesome video. It's long as shit. I appreciate all of you that made it to this point, but we did some cool stuff in this video. Shout out to everybody that sent me the packages to check them out. Appreciate the hat, Guy Fox. Josh, appreciate the 2XL shirt that I'm not going to wear. Actually, I take that back. Like I said, I'll probably sleep in that big baggy loose shirt. I'll probably sleep in that. But as far as like seeing it in a video, no, that shit would be huge on me. So appreciate you guys. Like I said, links down below if you want to check any of this stuff out. Make sure to like and subscribe before you leave. We'll see you on the next one.